Here he comes, here he comes. There's the trumpets, there's the drums, here he comes. Hop along, Cassidy, here he
Little things can lead a man into a lot of trouble, like the time Red Connors and I went searching for some sprays. We covered almost every acre of R20 land before we realized that our luck was running out faster than those sprays could travel. Toward sundown, we decided to give up and head back to the ranch when, blowing in from the east on a slight breeze, came the aroma of pan-fried beefsteak. Beyond a fringe of nearby brush, smoke of a campfire curled skyward. We decided to investigate.
Appears to be two of them.
Yeah. Keep drawing our fire. I'll get around back up. I think you've had enough target practice. Put your gun away, son.
Now that you've caught up with us, what are you going to do?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, I'll be hanged. Just a gal and a kid.
Yeah. You know, shooting from ambush is a bad habit. You may not live to outgrow it.
Well, we were only trying to scare you off so you'd quit following us.
Following you?
Don't try to deny it.
You're a mite mixed up, miss. We were just out here trailing some calves.
Yeah, and from the looks of that fresh side of beef over there, I'd say we found one of them.
That calf wasn't yours?
It's got a Bar 20 brand on it.
Mister, Judy and I don't know anything about brands. We just found the critter running loose and figured nobody owned it, so we helped ourselves.
So that makes you and your sister cattle rustlers.
Don't let them frighten you, Tom. They're just trying to make trouble. We'll pay for that calf just to get rid of you, Tom. Here, take this and move on.
But you may need this. Besides, I don't expect you to pay for that meat.
I insist. We can take care of ourselves. And why are you trying to stop us from reaching Mesa Springs?
Is that where you live?
Well, we aim to as soon as we claim the property, Uncle Judd.
That's enough, Tom.
Hey, wait a minute. That property might explain things. Anybody else besides you interested in it?
You are.
All women are stubborn, but she beats anything I've ever seen.
Well, we're just trying to help you.
We've had enough of your kind of help.
Listen, son, if you're in trouble, you and your sister will be perfectly safe in our ranch. We'll be glad to put you up.
No, thanks. We'll manage.
You better start managing that meat you just bought.
Our supper.
Come on. I figured it was useless to try and reason any longer with a couple of confused kids. We headed back to the ranch.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
Howdy.
I'm Trevor Lane, United States Marshal. This is my assistant, Bob Hayes.
Oh, yeah. What can we do for you?
We're trying to get a lead on a pair of counterfeit money passers we have traced into this area.
You mean they're operating around here?
That's hard to say. It showed up in a number of places.
We haven't even heard of it.
You will. Some of it showed up in Twin Rivers only this morning. A young girl and her brother bought some provisions with several worthless banknotes.
Do they call themselves Tom and Judy Marlowe?
Sometimes. We've been trying to catch up with them.
Say, maybe you're the two they claimed was following them.
And then you've met them.
Yeah, yesterday evening about sundown, they were camped down here at the lower end of the Bar 20.
We located the spot this morning, only our birds had flown. That's why we came up here.
Well, gentlemen, about all we can tell you is that they were heading for Mesa Springs to claim an inheritance.
And you believed it?
What?
Lucky they didn't stick you with some of their samples.
Hey, how about that banknote they gave you for the calf?
No. Maybe you better take a look at this.
Looks like you're out one calf.
So, what can I do about it?
You hold on to that. We might need it as evidence when we catch up with that pair. See you later.
Right?
It appears as though we got took. I suspected that bull-headed gal and her cattle-rustling brother were mixed up in something.
Well, if they are, there's somebody else back of it. This was made by an expert counterfeiter.
Well, that's the marshal's problem.
So it is, but he's not going to solve it in the direction he's heading. The answer lies in Mesa Springs. Those kids told us that much.
You don't think they'd be fools enough to go right back there?
Maybe they wouldn't, but we are. Let's go. All I had to go on was that calf, the counterfeit banknote, and a strong conviction that we'd locate Tom and Judy in Mesa Springs. By late in the afternoon, Red and I had searched everywhere for Tom and Judy without finding any trace of them. I was ready to admit that Red had been right all along, that the girl and her brother had never intended coming to Mesa Springs. We decided to hit the trail for home. Then I spotted it. It was the same wagon we'd seen at the campsite on the Bar 20. Something about that sign looked familiar. Then I remembered. Look at that sign. Judd Marlowe. Well, that's the name of the uncle that left his property to Judy and Tom. Whatever we expected to find inside a newspaper office didn't appear to be in this one.
Looking for someone?
Ain't if it ain't that girl again.
Disarming you is getting to be a habit I don't like, Miss Marlowe.
You have a habit I don't like. I suppose you're going to deny having followed me here?
Not this time. Where's your brother?
You ought to know. What have you done with him?
You mean he isn't here with you?
You know very well he isn't. When I woke at our camp this morning, he was gone. I thought he came over here on his own, so I drove over to look for him. You've taken my brother someplace.
No, I think the law beat us to it this time.
The law? But Tom's done nothing wrong.
That's a matter of opinion, young lady. Remember this?
Is that the money we paid you for the calf?
That's right, and it happens to be counterfeit.
Is this another one of your tricks?
Oh, now let's stop playing games. We know all about the trail of counterfeit money you and your brother have been leaving behind you.
Counterfeit money? Where would Tom and I get hold of counterfeit money?
Maybe someone just conveniently planted it on you.
Now I'm beginning to understand. You were the two prowlers Tom and I chased from our camp one night. You exchanged our cash for worthless banknotes hoping to trap us.
Wait just a minute. Did you say there were two of them?
That's right, and you're the two.
Thanks, Miss Marlowe. I think you've just given me the answer.
What answer?
I don't know what you're up to this time, but I'd like an explanation.
There isn't time for an explanation. If we're going to find your brother, you better get over and get the sheriff and bring him right back here. Now, hurry up like a good girl.
Hoppy, why'd you let that girl escape? I thought we came here to find them counterfeiters.
We came here to find the truth.
I suppose that pack of lies she was telling us is the truth.
Red, if that girl's lying about the last place she'd come to would be Mesa Springs. Besides, that sign over the door backs up her claim to this property.
But what about the counterfeit money?
Who'd have had a chance to plant that on those two kids?
I don't know, unless it was them two galoots she claimed was trailing them.
That's correct. The two galoots are the same men that came to the bar 20 and admitted they were doing the trailing.
You mean the U.S. Marshal?
If he was a U.S. Marshal. I don't recall that he showed us any credentials.
Say, that's right. Then Lane and that other polecat are deliberately trying to frame them Marlowe kids.
Worse than that. I think they've caught up with that boy.
Shucks. All we'd find now would be a cold trail.
That's why we're going to stay put. I got an idea before long that wagon out there will bring somebody looking for Judy Marlowe. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Don't move. Get his gun. Now, where's the girl?
I wouldn't know exactly.
He's lying.
Or stalling. Better get outside and look around.
You've gone to an awful lot of trouble to keep Judd Marlowe's heirs from claiming this place.
That would be hard to prove. Marlowe didn't leave much worth claiming.
This is a newspaper office. He must have left a printing press. Where is it?
They say Marlowe disposed of everything before he died.
Yeah? I got another notion. That press is being used someplace to turn out counterfeit banknotes.
Maybe you're right.
Well?
Oh, Sheriff, come quickly. There's trouble.
That Marlowe gal's headed this way with the sheriff.
Let's get to the barn.
Stay put!
Come on, Red. The horses are out here.
Hold it, you two. Get your hands up.
You're making a mistake, Sheriff. The two men you want are making a getaway down the alley.
I've heard that one before.
Hoppy carries a badge in his own county, Sheriff.
Hoppy. Why, I should have recognized you on sight, Cassidy. I'll get a posse.
Oh, we haven't got time. With Lane giving us the slip and Hayes dead, we didn't have the slightest lead to Tom Marlowe. Hayes's horse seemed to be taking a familiar route, maybe from force of habit. That barn could mean the end of the trail, but there wasn't much chance of our approaching without being seen. There had to be another way. Red thought it strange a wagon should start out the way that one did. I decided to investigate. We were pretty sure that driver was protecting more than just a load of freight. It didn't take us long to discover it was counterfeit banknotes.
And get out of sight. Hurry it up.
What happened, fella?
Lane sounded worried over what the driver told him. He figured we'd been scared off, but he knew we were getting mighty close to the truth. Lane decided to get the wagon out of sight, while the driver was to destroy the counterfeit banknotes hidden at the livery stable in town. But if I knew Red, that driver was due to have company.
Those two strangers who shot Hayes are in this area and gunning for trouble. Better get outside and keep your eyes open. You printed your last counterfeit banknote. After I settle up with you two, I'm clearing out. Alone.
You mean you're going to kill us?
You and the kid are the only ones that can prove anything against me. I got no other choice.
I'll give you one. Drop that gun. Untie the boy.
Look out behind you!
Are you all right?
Sure, sis, I'm fine.
I was afraid I'd never find you.
Guess we got here just in time to miss all the fun.
Yeah. Well, there's your man, Sheriff. He's been using this barn as a hideout to print counterfeit money.
And he's been using that livery stable in town as a front for smuggling out the phony money.
Well, you're part of this outfit. Who are you?
I'm Judd Marlowe.
Judd.
Judd.
Red, get him out of here.
Judd.
What's left of him, Charlie?
But everyone thought you were killed in that avalanche at Powder Hill. They found your body under the rock slide.
They found an unidentified victim wearing my clothes. Lane planned it that way.
What did he have on you?
He found out about a prison term I once served on a trumped-up libel charge. He threatened to expose my past unless I met his demands. Then he took over all my printing equipment. Forced me to print these worthless banknotes on my own press. I was guarded night and day.
Well, that's all behind you, Mr. Marlowe. You still got your press left, and I'm sure the sheriff will agree with me that the town could use this newspaper again.
I do agree, Hoppy. And as far as I'm concerned, Mesa Springs buried the wrong man, while the Clarence publisher was away for a spell. Glad to have you back, Judd.
Charlie.
Well, there's your answer.
Oh, Tom and I'll be glad to help you get the paper started again, Uncle Judd, before heading back for Missouri.
You're not going back to Missouri. I've got other plans for you.
And so Red and I were soon taking our last look at Mesa Springs and the town's newest business. Yes, it looked like we'd managed to round up a few strays after all.
There he goes on his way down the moonlit trail to where cowboys race. Hop along, Cassidy. Hop along, Cassidy. He'll return soon again. There's no use to say goodbye until then.